Forms to be demonstrated now are the basic white belt forms of Tang Soo Do, mainly be designed as a review for those students learning in the classroom situation, to help them better understand the positioning of the body and the movement involved. To learn just from these films will not be enough. The guidance of an instructor will be very important. But from these forms demonstrated, the student can get a better idea of what's going on. The forms will be demonstrated first slowly and then at a quicker pace. When they're done fast, though, they're not to be hurried. Each movement is to be done correctly, working on grace and form. The first form is done in the L pattern. The pattern will form a great right angle on the floor, as can be seen by the diagram. First of all, an attention stance is assumed. Feet placed together, hands closed into a fist at the side. The eyes are fixed straight ahead. From here, this eye contact is maintained throughout the form. The first movement will be into a ready position. From here, the hands are brought up in front of the face, palm turned inwards. At the same time, the weight is balanced on the left leg. From here, the right foot is moved to the side, a little wider than shoulder width. As the foot touches the floor, the hands are snapped down to the front of the body. Fists turn slightly inwards. The hands are about a shoulder distance apart, about 3 fists away from the body. Now from here, a 90-degree turn will be made to the left. The head is turned as the wrists are crossed to the side of the head. The weight is balanced on the right leg. The left foot is moved forward, placed down as the blocking motion is begun with the left hand. The first movement is a low defense. Now in the back stance, the weight is shifted towards the back leg. Notice that the right foot is pointing off on a right angle. Now from here, a middle punch will be done. The weight is shifted forward into a front stance. As the foot touches, both hands begin to move at the same time. Now in the front stance, both feet are pointing towards the front. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent out towards the toes. Shoulders and hips are even. Here, another middle punch is done, again moving to a front stance. Both hands moving together. From here, a 180-degree turn will be made. As the wrists are crossed to the side of the head is turned around, looking in the opposite direction. A low defense is done, pulling the left hand back as the right hand blocks. From here, move into a front stance, middle punch. Another middle punch, and at this point, a vocal harassment is done. A loud yell. From here, a 90-degree turn is made to the left. Turn the head quickly, crossing the wrist. Move into a back stance. Do low defense. Here, move forward. Middle punch. Middle punch again, punching to the body. Here, turn around, face the opposite direction, moving the right foot. Doing low defense with the right hand. Middle punch, front stance. Middle punch again, and the second vocal harassment is done at this point. One more turn, 180 degrees, low defense. And at E stance. From here, doing it more quickly. Aye. Aye. In Form 2, same pattern is used. So from attention stance, move into ready position. Now the first movement is inside-outside defense. Again, turning to the left, palm down. Fist is brought across the front of the body towards the front. Top of the fist is eye level. Elbow pointing down. From here, move to front stance. High punch. High punch again. Turn around. Inside-outside defense. Back stance. 2 more high punches. Front stance. First vocal harassment is done at this point. 90-degree turn to the left. Turn the head quickly. Inside-outside defense. Followed by 2 high punches. Turning around. Inside-outside defense. High punch and vocal harassment. Turning around. Inside-outside defense. Move the left foot back to Eddie stance. Here, tension stance. Again, quicker. Aye. Aye. Form 3 in the L pattern. Again, turning to the left. Executing high defense. Assume this position. Move from here, blocking up over the head. The fist should be higher than the elbow, making the forearm angle across the top of the head. In a back stance. Here, middle punch, front stance. Side punch, side stance. In side stance, the heels are lined up. Weight balanced in the center. Here, shift the weight onto the left leg. Move the right foot over. High defense. Middle punch, front stance. Side punch, side stance with vocal harassment. Move the weight towards the right leg. Move left foot forward. High defense. Middle punch and side punch. Turn around, moving back, high defense. Middle punch and side punch. Turn around, high defense. To Eddie stance. Now on the form, you should return to the starting position. So you come back to where you start. Ready stance, form 3. Aye. Aye. Now in form 3, you should remember the first 3 movements. High defense, middle punch, side punch. Remember that sequence of movement. You'll maintain that sequence in the same pattern used in forms 1 and 2. So it makes an L pattern, or a right angle on the floor. Now in form 1, using I pattern, the pattern will change. There'll be more turns, more movements. In this pattern, there are 22 movements. Again, starting from tension stance, feet placed together. Here, moving to ready stance. Now again, the first movement is to the left, making a 90-degree turn. From here, low defense is done, but now moving to a front stance, followed by 1 middle punch. Now a turn is made, picking up the front foot, turning around to the right, doing a low defense, front stance. From here, middle punch. Here, cross the wrist to the side of the head, make a 90-degree turn into a low defense, front stance. Now move down the center of the pattern with one middle punch, front stance, followed by a second, and then a third with a vocal harassment. From here, a 270-degree turn will be made, pivoting on the front foot and moving the back foot, spinning around backwards, doing low defense, front stance, lunge straight ahead, into a front stance, doing middle punch. From here, make a 180-degree turn, low defense, front stance. Then, middle punch. Now, 90-degree turn to the left, moving back from the direction that was originally started. Low defense, front stance. Again, 1, 2, 3 middle punches down the center of the pattern. Vocal harassment on the third punch. The second 270-degree turn is made, spinning around backwards into a front stance, doing low defense, followed by middle punch. One more 180-degree turn, turning around, low defense, front stance, finishing with counterattack, middle punch. From here, at ease. Going through it more quickly, form 1 in the eye pattern. Now in Form 1, use just front stance. Same with Form 2. Use front stance only. Now the techniques will be low defense, high punch, with high defenses down the center. So doing it slowly. Again, starting to the left. Now using high punch instead of middle punch. Turn around 180 degrees. Low defense, high punch. Turn the head 90 degrees to the left, low defense, front stance. Down the center, first high defense. On high defense, the arm is angled. Fist higher than the elbow. Second high defense, plugging up over the head. Try and move the hand and foot together. Move the fist across the body towards the opposite hip, then block up. On a third high defense, give a vocal harassment. From this point, 270 turn is made, spinning around backwards, pivoting on the right foot. Into a front stance, doing low defense. Follow counterattack, high punch. Turn around, low defense, high punch. 90-degree turn to the left. Low defense. Again, moving down center of the pattern. High defense, first time. Second time. Third time, vocal harassment. Second 270 turn, spinning around backwards. Low defense. High punch. Turn around. Low defense, and high punch. At ease. Again, Form 2 in the eye pattern. On these basic patterns, time should be given for the feel of each movement, trying to achieve power at the end of that motion, so that the feeling of hitting with a hand on different striking surface is given. Now Form 3 will incorporate 3 different stances. Front stance, back stance, and side stance. Begin, tension. Ready stance. First movement. Inside-outside defense to the left. Back stance. With the hand across the body, underneath the right arm. Bring the fist up across, front of the face. Blocking slightly outwards. Here, middle punch, front stance. 180 turn, inside-outside defense. Back stance. Middle punch, front stance. Turning to the left, low defense, front stance. From here, moving down the center of the pattern. Side punch, side stance. Heels in line, both knees bent. Second, side punch to the middle. Keep the back straight. Third, side punch, vocal harassment. Here, spin around, inside-outside defense. Middle punch, front stance. Inside-outside defense, back stance. Counterattacking, middle punch, front stance. Turn to the left, moving back down, center of the pattern. Low defense, followed by side punch. At this point, you're moving through the center of the pattern. Second side punch, third side punch, and yell. Spin around, inside-outside defense. Middle punch. Turn around, inside-outside defense, and middle punch. Here, at ease. Again, form 3 in the I pattern. Now, so far in the forms, been just simple movements. One step, one punch. Now, maintaining the I pattern, we'll move into forms 4 and 5, which use combination movements. In other words, one step, 2 to 3 hand movements. Beginning with form number 4. Assuming tension stance. Ready? Low defense to the left. Back stance. Followed by reverse punch with the right hand. Turn the body slightly forward, but maintaining back stance. From here, high defense. Move the left hand across the body, then block upwards, over the head. Turn around. Repeat the same sequence of movements. Low defense, reverse punch, high defense, back stance. 90-degree turn to the left, low defense. Move down the center. 1, 2, 3 middle punches, front stance. Repeat. Second time, 3 middle punches in a front stance. On the third sequence of middle punches, give vocal harassment all the way through. 270 turn, spin, low defense, middle punch, high defense. Turn around, low defense, middle punch, high defense. 90-degree turn to the left, low defense, back stance. Move down the center, 3 middle punches, front stance. Have the back leg straight and braced, supporting the punches. Move forward quickly. Again, 3 middle punches for the second time. Third time, yell, all the way through the punches. Second 270 turn, low defense, middle punch, high defense. Turn around, low defense, middle punch, high defense. From here, at ease. Beginning form number 4. Now in form 5, again combination movements. It's a little bit longer, more involved than form 4. Beginning, ready position, do low defense, inside outside block, back stance, move front stance, 2 middle punches, followed by high defense. Turn around into back stance, low defense, inside outside defense, same hand. Move forward, 2 middle punches, then high defense, front stance, low defense, back stance to the left, followed by combination punches. 2 high punches, middle punch, palms up, back stance. Repeat, second time, 1, 2, high punches, then middle punch to the body. Third time, vocal harassment, all the way through. 270 turn, spin around backwards, low defense, inside outside defense. 2 middle punches, and high defense, front stance. 180 turn, low block, inside outside defense, back stance. 1, 2 middle punches, high defense. 90-degree turn to the left, low defense, and combination punches. On the third punch, move the right foot slightly forward as you punch to the body. Second time, 2 high punches, middle punch. Third set, yell, all the way through. 270 turn, low block, inside outside block. Front stance, 2 punches to the middle, high defense. Turn around, low defense, inside outside defense, same hand. 2 middle punch, high defense, and at ease. Again, form 5. Okay, in contrast to the white belt forms, I'd like to demonstrate one of the black belt forms. Now, Tang Soo Do is predominantly a very strong kicking style. This form, Kong San, will demonstrate some of the kicks of Tang Soo Do. All right. That concludes today's demonstration.